Welcome back to the channel that always brings you the latest, the unexpected, and sometimes the stories that make your heart feel a little heavier. Today, we're not here to talk about drama promotions, red carpet looks, or fan meetings filled with cheers and laughter. Instead, we're here to talk about something that has left the entire C-entertainment world stunned, shaken, and grieving. This time, it's about the heartbreaking news of Yu Monglong's passing, and how two of the most beloved stars in China, Wang Yibo and Xiao Zhan, are quietly mourning this loss alongside millions of fans. This is one of those rare moments when the glitz and glamour fade into the background, and we see the raw, real, human side of the celebrities we admire. So grab a warm drink, settle in, and let's talk about how this tragedy unfolded, and how it has deeply affected not only Yibo and Xiao Zhan but also countless fans around the world who are still trying to process the shock. The unexpected tragedy that shook the industry. It all began with what felt like an ordinary day in the Chinese entertainment world until news broke like a thunderclap. Reports started flooding social media, claiming that actor and singer Yu Monglong had tragically passed away following a sudden incident at a building. At first, many fans refused to believe it. After all, Yu Monglong, known for his charming smile and gentle demeanor, always seemed like a bright, steady presence in the industry. How could someone so full of life be gone in an instant? As more official statements surfaced, the reality set in and it hit like a tidal wave. The entertainment world, usually filled with gossip, laughter, and excitement, suddenly fell silent. Everyone from fellow actors to directors, from stylists to makeup artists was stunned. Social media turned black and white as tributes began pouring in. The hashtags carrying Yu Monglong's name skyrocketed to the top of trending lists within minutes, not because of a new project or a viral performance, but because of heartbreak. For many, it felt deeply personal. Yu wasn't just another actor on a screen, he had been part of their growing up years, someone whose roles brought comfort, laughter, and even tears. He had a way of making audiences feel like they knew him, like he was the kind, caring friend everyone wished they had. And now, he was gone. Wong Yibo's heartfelt silence. Among the first to be noticed quietly reacting to the news was Wang Yibo. Known for his usually calm and composed personality, Yibo is not someone who often expresses heavy emotions publicly. But this time, fans caught subtle yet powerful signs of his grief. Shortly after the news spread, Yibo's fan platform accounts went silent. He cancelled a live stream appearance that had been planned for that evening, citing personal reasons. But fans knew. They knew it wasn't just about scheduling conflicts. It was grief raw, quiet, and overwhelming. The next day, he posted a single black and white photo on his social media, a candle flame. No caption, no tags, just that lone flickering light against the darkness. And that was enough. Within minutes, the comments section was flooded with crying emojis, broken heart icons, and messages of support not just for Yu Monglong's family, but also for Yibo, who had clearly been shaken by the loss. For those who know the industry well, Yibo and Yu Monglong weren't known as super close best friends. But they had crossed paths several times in the industry. They had worked together at award shows, attended variety events, and even shared backstage conversations during music galas. There was a quiet mutual respect between them, and for someone like Yibo, who rarely lets his guard down, this loss seemed to pierce through his usual stoicism. Fans were deeply moved by how he chose to honor Yu not with loud statements or interviews, but with quiet dignity. That single candle photo spoke louder than words ever could. Xiao Zhan's emotional tribute. While Wang Yibo's grief was silent, Xiao Zhan's way of mourning was more openly emotional and it broke fans' hearts. Xiao, who has always been known for wearing his heart on his sleeve, reportedly broke down during a rehearsal session the day after the news came out. Staff members present shared that he excused himself quietly, eyes red, before returning to continue with the rehearsal, though clearly shaken. Later that evening, Xiao posted a long message on his social media, something he rarely does unless it's truly meaningful. The post read like a letter, addressed to Yu Monglong himself. In the message, Xiao thanked Yu for the warmth you always brought to those around you, and called him a gentle soul who never failed to smile, even on the hardest days. He added, "This world feels colder without you here." The post was accompanied by a picture of the two of them from years ago, smiling brightly at a music festival. their arms slung around each other's shoulders like carefree boys. It was a moment fans had almost forgotten about until now. And suddenly, it carried an entirely different weight. Fans flooded the comments with messages of love, grief, and support. Some shared their favorite memories of Yu's dramas, others simply wrote, "Thank you for making us smile. Rest in peace." But one comment stood out, and it seemed to capture what everyone was feeling. "Seeing Xiao Zhan cry breaks me, because if even he can't hide the pain, it must be unbearable." Fans grieving together with them. The thing about grief is that it can be isolating, but it can also be unifying. As news spread, fans from all corners of the globe began creating memorial posts, sharing old clips, and organizing online vigils to honor Yu Monglong. What was even more touching was seeing fandoms that are often portrayed as rivals like Wang Yibo's fans and Xiao Zhan's fans come together in shared mourning. Usually, these two massive fanbases are fiercely protective of their respective stars, often engaging in endless debates over charts, awards, and popularity rankings. But this time, all that noise vanished. For a moment, there were no sides, no rivalries, just people grieving together, sharing the same pain. Some fan clubs even changed their profile pictures to black ribbons. Others created digital memorial boards filled with messages, artwork, and candles for Yu. Hashtags like "Thank you Yu Monglong" and "Rest well Yu" were trending alongside "Stay strong Yibo" and "Stay strong Xiao Zhan." What stood out the most was how personal the loss felt to everyone. Many fans grew up watching Yu's dramas, especially his breakout role in the series. They recalled how his characters taught them about love, courage, and kindness. To them, Yu wasn't just an actor, he was part of their memories, their teenage years, their emotional milestones. And now, as they watch their idols like Yibo and Xiao Zhan grieve, it feels like they're all connected in one massive circle of sorrow, comforting each other through the pain. Behind the scenes, industry reactions. Beyond fans, countless other celebrities and industry insiders have expressed their heartbreak. Directors who once worked with Yu shared stories about how he was always the first to greet everyone on set, no matter how early the call time was. Co-stars described him as someone who never complained, even during grueling filming schedules, and who always went out of his way to make others laugh. Crew members posted pictures of Yu casually eating lunch with them on plastic stools, smiling at everyone, even when cameras weren't rolling. That's the kind of person he was, not someone who only turned on his charm for the spotlight, but someone who was genuinely warm-hearted at all times. For Wang Yibo and Xiao Zhan, who have both been part of this high-pressure industry for years, losing someone like Yu hits especially hard. It's a reminder of how fragile life can be, even for those who seem untouchable in the glow of fame. Several reports also mentioned that Yibo and Xiao Zhan both quietly sent condolences and support to Yu's family, though they didn't want to make these gestures public. Close friends of the two shared that they attended a private memorial service held in Beijing, away from cameras and media. There were no staged photos, no public statements, just quiet goodbyes from two grieving hearts. A rare moment of vulnerability. For fans who have followed Wang Yibo and Xiao Zhan for years, this moment feels different. These two are often portrayed as untouchable, polished stars always in control of their image. But here, in the midst of grief, they're simply human. Seeing Yibo withdraw from social media, seeing Xiao Zhan cry, it strips away the glitter and fame and reminds everyone that they feel lost just like anyone else. It's not about their celebrity status anymore. It's about the fact that they lost someone who was part of their shared world. And in a way, this vulnerability has made fans love them even more, not because they're sad, but because they dared to let the sadness show. It's rare to see such honesty in an industry where showing weakness is often frowned upon. The lasting impact of Yu Monglong's legacy. As the days pass, the pain of losing Yu Monglong is still raw, but something beautiful has also been happening. Fans and celebrities alike have started celebrating his life and legacy, not just mourning his death. Clips of his most iconic scenes are being shared widely again, reminding everyone of his incredible talent. Old interviews are resurfacing, where he talked about wanting to bring a little bit of light to people's lives through his work. And looking back now, it's clear he did exactly that. Yu's legacy isn't just the roles he played, it's the kindness he showed to those around him, the comfort he brought to audiences, and the inspiration he left behind. For Wang Yibo and Xiao Zhan, This loss may leave a permanent mark, but it might also serve as a reminder to keep spreading that same kind of light in their own ways. Fans promising to remember. In the wake of this tragedy, fans are also making promises not to forget Yu Monglong, and to carry forward the warmth he gave them. Some fan groups have started organizing charity projects in his name, like donating to children's education funds or mental health initiatives. Others are planting trees as a living memorial, symbolizing that even though Yu is gone, something beautiful will keep growing in his memory. This collective outpouring of love is proof of just how deeply he touched people's hearts. And as Wang Yibo and Xiao Zhan slowly return to their schedules, their fans are reminding them to, it's okay to grieve, it's okay to take time, and it's okay to feel. A message from the heart. If there's one thing this heartbreaking loss has shown, it's how fragile and precious life really is. One moment someone is here, smiling, laughing, lighting up a room, and the next, they're gone. It's a reminder to hold our loved ones close, to tell people how much they mean to us, and to never take a single day for granted. For Wang Yibo, for Xiao Zhan, and for all of us who admired Yu Monglong from afar, this isn't just celebrity news, it's a deeply personal goodbye to someone who made the world a little brighter while he was here. So as we wrap up today's video, let's take a moment to send love not just to Yu Monglong's family, but also to Wang Yibo, to Xiao Zhan, and to every fan who's hurting right now. Losing someone is never easy, and grief has no timeline. To Yu Monglong, thank you for the joy, the light, and the warmth you brought into this world. Your smile will be missed, but your legacy will never fade. And to everyone watching this, remember to take care of your heart, to cherish the people around you, and to be gentle with yourself. Life is short, love deeply, be kind. This has been today's story, and though it's a heavy one, it's also a reminder of how much love still exists in this world even in sadness. We'll see you in the next video, with hopefully brighter news. Until then, stay safe, stay kind, and keep the light alive. Rest in peace, Yu Monglong. You will never be forgotten.